Oh boy. Oh boy. Listen to some music while I figure this out. What is happening? We're back to the starting screen. Why? Why 0 kbps? Kilobytes per second. I don't understand. Is it lying to me? That's the question. Let's go over here for a second. Dun 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 dun. Scarf. Nate, I don't know about all this. Seems like the signal. Seems like my internet's being bad. It's not being nice. And then as you see up there, you see my ping is at 1 bar right now. Oh well, the show goes on. Open the door. Oh my god, it takes me a second. One second, let's count how long it takes to open a chest. A couple seconds. Oof. Yeah, I wonder how far behind you're hearing me. Anyways, there's a lot of new stuff that's going on here on the server that I got. And I kind of went over it in my head. Like, everything I wanted to show everybody, but like, it's a lot of stuff, and I'm probably gonna forget some things. So just bear with me. I'll try to figure it all out, and then we'll get into what we're doing today. So let's go ahead and open the door. Whom. First things first. Pretty sure you can see it. We removed the little goat pin thing we had, and we made this little awning, overhang, whatever. And I kind of wanted a tree growing out of it that matches the other trees that we have going on here. So we have a cherry blossom on top, and I kind of brought down the logs to make them like roots, and I put these fun little cactus flowers on it. just to give it a little more pop. Now I am still looking for whatchamacallums, spore blossoms, so I can so I can put one like up in here somewhere, so that I can have some more particle effects coming down, add some light like right in there, just to give it some splash. But this is where I have all of my wool. It takes like 3 seconds to open a barrel. Nice. Glad to see it. There's chickens everywhere. Wait, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. There it goes. Over here is my my fun little shelf board that kind of shows everything that I have here at the farm. If anybody like comes by and they're wondering. So, you know, I've got all the vegetables, all the bamboos, the sugar canes, the cocoa beans, the honey, the squid ink, the leather, all the colors of the rainbow for the wool, and all of the wood. So, yeah, there's that. And then here's Nate's sick-ass terrain. That he wanted me to show all of you. That tree is pretty bomb too. Let's you know what, let's get a better look. Let's go out here. Let's get like a full kind of look at it. Oh my god. I have fallen in a hole. There we have Swirly Bird Mountain. Look at all the swirls. And then we have all the greens and the browns using bamboo and concrete and moss. And we have this. Don't know what that's for yet, but it's there. And here is Nate's house. Home of the Nate Mint. God, things are so laggy and things hate me so much. Oh, it hates me so much. There's a Sniffy boy. Hey, Sniffy boy. What's his name? Soupster Prime. Let's hop ourselves up here for a second. Back up to where we were. All right, so yeah, there's that. And let's move on. See what else I can see that I think that is new. Okay, so these things right here for my cocoa beans. These little things sticking out of the ground with the slabs on top of them. You know, with the cocoa beans surrounding them. I thought they looked kind of fancy. I got the idea when I was watching a video. I was watching Mumbo Jumbo's second channel. Mumbo but more jumbo, and he was talking to Grian about, you know, waxing his chains or whatever, and like this is what I saw in the background. You know, before I had like a wall over there that had the cocoa beans on it. And I was like, I don't really like that. I wish I had some other way to present them. And then I saw that and I was like, yeah, let's do that. Stolen. So I did that. I look out in this direction, make sure there's nothing new over there. I don't think so. And let's go this ways. We do have some things new over here. We have sweet berries. This is one of our carts. Cactus, that. And here's our sweet berry field. I tried to do something stupid and fancy. You know, where I just kind of sit in the cart and then I just right click. I just hold the right click so it just hits all the berries and then I collect them. on the way back, but it's very stupid and pointless because I can just like set up like a bone meal farm to do it, you know, for me instead. That's neither here nor there. We have the new carts for both leather and glow squid ink. Squink. Wait for it. There it is. We have all the squink in the world. So let's head down into our basement, where we have a few new things going on. Let's go down here. Yoink! First things first, we have the super smelter. Very easy to build. Needed it because we needed a lot of smooth stone for reasons, which you'll see in just 1 second. As you see, we backed up our little clay thing here, so it's not as big. Down there is the squink farm. I'm not sure if I showed that last time or not. The squink farm doing its thing. Got squinking the stuff. Let's go back up the elevator. Back up the elevator. Oh my god. Oh lag. Oh god. Oh lag. Oh god. We're okay. We're stuck in an infinite loop. Here we are. Nope. 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 Is he gonna let us go? Over here we have the sheeps, the wool farm of every color. Wait a second. Over here we have just white wool, just so we can like have a big supply of white wool, especially since we have the stuff on here to where wool can be made into string. We have some lava down here just in case we ever need it. Just in case we need some obsidian or whatever it may be. I wonder how long it's going to take to keep this carrot. Give it a second. Give it a second. There it is. Let's see here. Do I have any stone on me? No. You're going to need some stone because we're going to have to do something. Let's grab 2 things of stone. Now, I used to have a thing up here where there's a rail cart going down, and then it would go straight over to Panda's base. But have that right now at the moment. I did, like, when I was off stream, I did have it come up here, and I had it run into a cactus which broke it. Put it into a hopper, and then that hopper circulated back to a dropper elevator that went back into the dispenser, or the dropper, that set off the rail. So it was just kind of like a little recycle program. But I took that out. I also made a path going down this ways that goes towards the iron farm. But these paths are about to be null and void because we're going to discontinue them, and we're just going to go ahead and make the railway go straight through all the way from Panda's base to the iron farm with a stop right here, and we're just going to make a bubble elevator kind of platform so that we could stop here and go up to our base that way, so it's not taking up too much room. Just grab that, grab that. Actually, let me grab a couple of those. How about that? Alrighty, let's go this ways because I want to show you something. You know, the thought of, or I guess the idea of making the subway kind of go all the way through means that I would have to have some sort of plan on how to build it. Which brings us to our project today. We have to mine out a lot of stone. a lot of stone, and then we have to replace it with some components to make the subway look nice and pretty. So we can kind of like pitch it to everyone else on the server and see if they want to join. So let's go take a look at what I got going on down here. This is what my subway is gonna look like. We have the mod on here to where there's mini blocks. I realized when I was messing around with stuff, I put smooth stone into a block cutter. Yeah. Thanks. Subscribe to Prime. Thanks, Andrew. But we could put smooth stone into a stone cutter, and then we could do our mini blocks. And I was like, that'd be a fun little addition to it. So I put the mini blocks here in front of these to kind of act like a just like something fun to be passing by and just see everything moving. So it's just not a single line, not getting cut up by much other than light. So yeah, this would be the tunnel. You'd have a rail on this side and a rail on this side. Now I'm thinking about maybe like digging down here in the centers sometimes and putting like a stairway going down into like some service tunnel area that might be fun to like keep things or whatever it may be. You know, just little maintenance hatches and stuff like that, just to give it a little more life. And then like on the platforms where the bubble elevators are gonna be and stuff, I'm gonna have it go to the bubble elevator that's gonna go up to the surface right in front of whoever's base it's going to. And on the surface, I'm gonna have some British England phone booths, you know, up on the surface that the bubble elevator is gonna come up in, and then you just leave the phone booth and you're looking at somebody's base. And there's also going to be some service tunnels that's going to go to bubble elevators that go into that person's base, in case, you know, you're that person whose base it is and you want to go straight to your base and not go to the tourist side of things. I'm also thinking about putting things like little food stalls and everything at every stop, so people can replenish up on their food. There'll be like an ender chest and all that kind of fun stuff. Maybe some spare shulkers just laying around in case people need them. You know, kind of act like a supply point as well as a stop for everybody's stuff. But to be able to do that, we have to dig out the area and make it to where we can do all that. So this is going to be our mindless repetitive task for today. We're going to see how far we can get on digging, and then we might start placing some blocks. I don't know. The server right now, I believe, is 900 by 900. You know, it does have the borders and everything. We did go to the end the other day, and we defeated the dragon, and people have been going out in there. And I don't think the end has any borders, so you get like a 36 million block, whatever, you know, go wherever you want in the end. But right now it's just 900 by 900. We do have like a nether hub that makes travel easy, but this is fun. You know, I just like building it for fun. And I think it'd be like sometimes maybe somebody just wants to cruise along the overworld, you know? Go into the tunnels. You know, the server was just expanded not too long ago. By a little bit. I think it was 100 blocks all the way around. You know, to give us a little more room for activities. And who knows, it might expand even further in the future, if we get like more people or whatever it may be. But right now, that's what it is. And you know what? I am a big fan of the small server and everybody being close together, and there not being too many people on the server, so we're all kind of we can all kind of run into each other. We can have all these conversations, interactions, and stuff. And we really have to collaborate efforts when it comes to like base stuff. It's like, you know, the tunnel right here. This morning, I asked Panda to come look at it, see if he liked it, see if there's anything he wanted to add, and all that kind of stuff. Seeing how it's going from my base to his base, and you know that'll be the same thing for everybody. And we might have different variants of the tunnel going to different people's bases depending, you know, and all that fun stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, let's get the digging. We love digging, don't we? Oh God, we're digging. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do like a little base digging. That way we know we need to take. Just go ahead and take these out, going this ways, and then you know what? Let's put when we run into those, we'll put them right there. That ain't right. Whoa. We have some other cool stuff on going on the server. You know, people have made a potatoes. You know, potatoes has made a gold farm, which is good because we're gonna need a lot of rails, a lot of powered rails coming up to get us going through this place. So, you know, good on him for doing that. I think his design requires 2 people to AFK the farm, though, which is not too big of a problem. You know, if 2 people decide to do it, then that's cool. I think I'm gonna, you know, offer to do it some here soon. I know I've been AFKing the iron farm when I'm like go to do like stuff for like D&D and get everything ready, or like when I'm going to sleep at night. I just leave my guy at the iron farm. Get everybody some iron. And you know, I might switch it up and stay over there and AFK the gold farm, you know, put in my time. You know, get a reason to be getting that gold. Let's go down here and let's start like right here so we don't run into our bubble elevator. And we're gonna kind of skip over that for a second because that's gonna be where our service tunnel is gonna be, and we have to figure out a design for the platform and everything. So we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. We just kind of want to get like the base tunnel done and then come back and mess with it. Same thing on this side. The signal is getting like a little bit better as we go along. I don't know what is happening. But that's our plan for today. That's going to be our big project for the next couple streams, probably getting all that done and then figuring out where everybody else's stuff is going to be and all that kind of fun stuff. It's going to be a whole thing that's going to require organization, collaboration, and all the other Asians. How's everyone else doing today? What are you guys doing? Are you guys doing repetitive tasks, whether it be at work or school or at home? Or are you actually out there doing stuff? Are you doing something that requires a little more focus, a little more effort? So like right now, I could just like zone out and just be like asleep and just mind. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx the stream, please. I kind of jinxed it a little bit when I said it was getting better, but I'm not gonna say it anymore. I'm not gonna say anything further. Gravel. I need gravel. Mining stone, just getting ready to put it right back down here when I make it into smooth stone, you know? Storm, what's up? How's it going? See what I'm doing here, Storm? I am making a tunnel. And the tunnel is it's at wide level 20, which is like the lowest point in the river going between me and it's pretty well below the lowest point. It's like maybe like 15 to 20 blocks below the lowest point in the river. So I don't run into anything. Storm, you wanna connect the subway to your base? We can do it. We could do it, you know. We could do anything. And I'm thinking like after a while, like after we get like most of it established, we can do like this kind of thing. Look at that. And we can make a subway map. Isn't that fun? Which way was I going? This ways. Lost my train of thought there for a second. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. But streams like this where I'm just mining out stuff, just put it on the background. You just hear me yap, talk to myself. Like I know when I first started like streaming and stuff, I was like, how am I gonna talk to myself? I don't know what to do. But like right now, I'm not even paying attention to it. Like I'm just saying shit. Oof. Sorry you got bad news. But I'm glad you have something that you can do. You can go and draw, make yourself feel a little bit better. Hope the stream acts as a good kind of background sound to help you drown out all the bullshit that's been going on. That'd make me feel a little bit better that I'm making you feel a little bit better. Hello. Hello, Veld. Welcome to the party. We're making a subway. We're making a subway system. It's gonna look something like this. You know, maybe I'll fill the subway with zombies or whatever. And we'll get into our Metro arc. I don't know how many people be playing Metro. I think they're coming up with a new game, Metro is. From what I remember. Oh god. Little lag spike there. But it says we're pretty good on the stuff. That's good. I'm glad it helps. What are we drawing today? What are you doodling? Oh yeah. Speaking of doodles. That reminds me of something. I made something that's not a doodle. But I did make a something that I made for everybody on the server to kind of show where everything is in my base, in case somebody wanted to come by and grab something, you know, so they know where it is. Because I know a lot of people do come by and they want to like get something that they're using for their base or whatever. So I made this little thing. A Scrap Farms. You're about to get something flashed up on the screen. Whoom. That's the map view of my farm, and I kind of put a bunch of like tags on it just to show where everything is. So anybody needed any of that stuff, and I put it onto the Discord server, so they can just use that as reference, and then go in there and grab whatever they want. Of course, it's gonna change in the future when I get like more stuff. Like I still gotta do like nether trees. I still gotta do mushrooms just to kind of get all the plant things out of the way. I gotta do glowberries. I don't know where I'm gonna do glowberries. I want it to kind of be hanging from somewhere. I don't know where to hang it from. But oh, got him. Nightbot staying on Stream Elements ass. We love the fight. But yeah, there's the overall thing. Whoomp. All right. Show and tells. Show and tell's over. Back to mining. Oh, I found a hole. All right, let me scroll back up here. Oh yeah. I just wanted to make sure that 1 second. Just wanted to make sure that I was staying in tune with my stuff. I am a cat wizard. A cat wizard. Imagine just asking someone that. You're a cat wizard, right? Not Scrufflepuff. Could be worse. I could be in Gryffindor, right? I know, like, back when Harry Potter was, like, a big thing. Like, when all the movies were coming out and stuff. Pretty sure, like, when I took the internet test, I was in Slytherin. Because I'm evil. Let's see here. We need that one clear. We need that one clear. This one clear. So it has to be like. Alright, let's hop. I think we can do this kind of situation. The doodles. Okay. The test. And what did you get from the test? Yeah, everybody drop your Hogwarts houses in the chat. What are ya? Come on, tell me, what are ya? Oh boy. Let me think. I'm sorry to say, but I think he might get like Hufflepuff too, because I think Hufflepuff were the creatives. You know what I'm saying? We're the creatives of everything. Like if I was to think of somebody who could like draw something, I would think Hufflepuff. Like somebody who could like do a good book report, I would think Ravenclaw. Somebody who could get in a fight, probably say. I'd probably say Gryffindor. They be like in fights for the greater good. He had a lot of money. Oh no. Okay, yeah, okay. True. Damn, that sucks. That would suck to take the test and it's just like, yeah, you're not even magical. It's like give up. I hate gravel. Oh boy. We found the water, boys. Let's go up here and take care. Okay, up, 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 up. The one source block. Ah, come on, cat. You can jump. I know you can jump 2 blocks. I know you can jump. Fine. I'll just stay down here and I'll collect all my blocks. But did I get it right? Is it Slytherin? Damn! Yeah, Slytherin gang. You know, I probably got Slytherin because of practicality over morality. So yeah, this might hurt some people, but you know, it's practical. Typical rich people talk, even though I'm not even rich. So what's up with that? Why don't I have money? No. Let's get back over here. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Let's put that back where I found it. Start some of this. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I got Slytherin, and I was like, yeah, I'm about it. Hey, you took the internet test like all the like everybody in Harry Potter did. You know, they put that hat on their head. It was actually just an internet test. So what did I do over here? And I went up one. Yeah. You know, the internet test doesn't lie. So, you know, that's just who you're born to be. Dang, I found the coal. I yearn for the mine. Question the sorting hat. Well, I guess you can. Things how they totally did in the movies and in the books. Harry Potter was like, not Slytherin, not Slytherin. And the hat was like, boy, you'll go where I tell you to. Uh-oh. Looks like we got some dead squinks. Yeah. Yeah, like, I haven't watched those movies in quite some time. Like, I think it was like, the last time I watched it was like maybe a couple years after the 7th one. And then I was just like, you know, it's just one of those things that I'm like, yeah, I like it, but it's just a lot. It's a lot to watch right now. Alright, so let's, I guess I do take that out. Take that out right there. Do I have... Let's put that right there. Let's put it right there. Just kind of... Yeah, I have this problem when I'm building stuff where I just can't leave like too many holes in a place. Like I have to have it look a certain way. Otherwise, you know, I just can't do it. Like even my my thing that I'm building on my canvas here has to be clean. Otherwise, what's the point? I'm gonna look at them right now. Let's see. Taking a look. Oh, it's got Axebreaker with the owl bears. And then we got Whisk. Not giving too much context of what they're doing, in case you wanted it to be a surprise. But you know, definitely scenes from the Saturday game. It's crazy. It's like we have fan art, but you're the fan. When are we gonna have the Scruff fan art contest? Shit, people are gonna be like, who? Why is that happening? 1 second. It's like I'm getting a little burst of haste. Let's go pick up all of our blocks. Look at them despawning. I might need these blocks. I might need them. I hate getting rid of blocks. Damn. Even the dirty ass carrots made an appearance. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Okay. This is why it's gonna take so long to do anything. I'm telling you. Alrighty. Yeah, the commercial. Nick would get on his game and get you a subscription, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty. I still have to... I do have to take this out, though. And this. Let's do that first. Doink, 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 doink. Just bring this up here. Some of this, some of that, one of these, some of that. Ah! I've fallen. Just some of this, 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 some of this. Alrighty. Let's do that. Taking me forever because I have to make sure that the mold is perfect before I can put in the rest of it. It also takes me a while because I come out here and I just fucking just start building stuff in survival instead of going on creative and figuring out what, you know, getting like a game plan. Have fun cooking. Get up all the blocks. Oh, I've run out of sauce. Oh, there's some right there. God, you have to go through so much sauce. This origins thing, you know, I'm the feline origin, so I can't break stone normally. I have to use a strength potion. Sometimes it's rough out here for Cat Gang. Uh-oh. Gravel. Hate gravel. You know, the other day I was cutting down like a bunch of trees just so I have like a barrel full of every wood, you know, stacks of wood for everything. I think I have like 18 stacks of each wood type. You know, that really put into perspective which Minecraft trees I like and which ones I just loathe. And I have to say, coming in at the top, it's gonna be one of the bigger trees, like I think spruce, like 4 saplings of spruce, and then you bone meal it, and then you just kind of make a stairway up the tree and then mine it down. It's pretty nice. You get a lot of wood from it, and you just get like a little you know, repetitive motion going around and doing that. Like it never has any branches off like jungle trees have. So I think spruce is actually one of my favorite trees to be cutting down. Now all the way at the bottom. All the way at the bottom we have mangrove. Mangrove trees are the worst thing I have ever seen in my life. You know, because you plant the propagule, first you have to do it in water, you know, so it can even grow. And then once you bone meal it, it does those freaky little tendrils of roots that go off to either side. and then the actual wood's all, like 5 blocks in the air in the center. So I have to like pillar my way up there to even be able to cut it, and it does all these branches out, and I have to like chop all those down to get the leaves to go away. Is actually the worst thing I have ever experienced, mangrove trees. I can understand why people would make a farm for them. Like the rest of the trees, I just put them in a line, like the saplings in a line, bone meal them, and just like go and chop down all the stuff. Mangrove trees are really the product of Satan. Whoever at Mojang made those trees needs to not get there. I was having a rough go with it when I was doing mangrove trees, and I hope I never have to do them again. Hopefully I have enough mangrove in my reserves to where everybody has a few trees, and I can use whatever I need to do it. But those are the worst things I've ever cut down. Donk, 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 donk. Oh boy, my pickaxe isn't ready for this shit. It's about to go through it. The amount of copper we're about to have to use in this place too. Like I've got like a lot just from mining like this. Like there's some right there, which I'll probably go ahead and snag. Oh. But I think it's gonna use more copper than I would be ever be able to mine just naturally. So, Storm, or if you're listening, are you listening, Storm? Are you here? Storm. Blink if you're here. But anyways, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say anyways. A lot of copper is needed. Trial chambers. What if there wasn't? You know what I'm saying? What if there wasn't trial chamber? What if somehow it just disappeared off the map and all that's left is just a bunch of spawners and stuff? Like normally, I'm pretty sure somebody could do like a farm for copper using drowned or something. But we don't really have an ocean. So, and I think we have like 2 or 3 trial chambers. So, what if there wasn't? It'd make it easy to make a wind charge farm. You know? A breeze farm. Breeze rod. Whatever. Words. A breeze farm. That's what I did in Hydra. So I did in Hydra for Noodle. You know, I mined that whole place out for her. Could be something we could look into. Of course, if that is the case, if that is what I go for, look, there's more copper right there. Then I think mining out a trial chamber is going to be a collaborative effort. I don't know if I can do it by myself right now. Like I already did that once. I'll just take it, and then I'll get the ore later. Let's do this. Let's go here. Let's get these. Ah, I saw more. I saw more. I see more. how it keeps going. Like, I'm happy to get it. Uh, you know, the part of me that is lazy is just like, please stop. Please. Oh no, it keeps going. Please. Sure. Alrighty, let's collect all that, all those bits. I'm not really worried about the iron. Got a farm for iron. Normally I would even... Like, it really depends on the day. Like, sometimes I'm just like all hyped and gung-ho about mining out a big area. And then my goblin side comes out and I just have to get every bit of ore. Like that coal, that iron, I would take it. Just to have it. Right now, I'm not too worried about it. Right now, I'm just trying to get through it. And in a way, aren't we all just trying to get through it? So what is everybody else up to today? What are y'all doing? Y'all at work? Y'all at home? Y'all... Y'all grabble? If you're grabble, you legally have to tell me. Oh god, it keeps going. Actually the worst. Let's hop back up here. Just hanging at home. As you do, you know. Nice. You know, back in my youth, I would sometimes go to like hobby shops and stuff, and then be out in the parking lot with their RC stuff. Those motherfuckers be going fast. They'd like build like a track and stuff out there in the parking lot, and they'd be racing those things. I always wanted one, you know, especially when I was like a kid, and I was like, "Yay, fast things go fast." But you know, I could never afford something like that, because the ones they be using were expensive. The ones I be using had a 30-foot range. I could see where our parking lot has a bunch of like patches and whatever, you know, from all the use. It's not like something that was paved to be a dedicated course, you know, smooth without any blemishes or anything. Yeah. Hit a little bump and it's over. But like it's gotta be a little bit nicer to be doing the RC stuff around this time, you know, and these times, especially with like 3D printing and stuff. You can like print your own parts and stuff. You don't have to like special order too much stuff, right? Like, have you 3D print? I think I've seen stuff where you've 3D printed stuff for your cars. In the Discord. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Nice. Like, of course, I don't think you can do it for all parts, because I don't know how resilient, like, things that are 3D printed are. I don't have a 3D printer, so I can't really vouch for any of it. But I'm guessing there are some parts that need some, need a little bit more oomph. Need a little more strength than what resin and stuff can provide. Where am I? Okay, here I am. Make sure I'm not getting ahead of myself. You know, just out here mining, going past my mark. Boink, boink, boink. Okay, there we go. It's all the top bits. Wow. Look at all this crap. Actually, we need to take this out of here. Because I have a chest specifically for ore. So let's put all that in there. What do we got here? What do we got over here? 1 minute and 40. Let's go ahead and put this bottle in my inventory. Yeah, but it'd be cool to have a 3D printer. No telling what I'd print. All sorts of stupid shit. Let's do this. Oh boy, the gravel. Yet. The key word is yet. Like, I don't think I would ever be able to, like, control anything, like any kind of remote controlled anything. I don't get how people do it. Like, unless I have like a first person view of something, I'm not controlling it. Like, even like I used to have like a drone or whatever, and then like the camera was connected to the phone or whatever it was. And boy, that I couldn't fly that thing for shit. Yeah. Practice. Alright. Oh god, it's getting dark in here. Andesite, 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 andesite. Jeez, this one little section's gonna kill my pickaxe. Ain't that just the way? Oh god. I found a hole. Give me the stone. Oh. Alrighty, let's put this right here. Sorry. Every time I stop mining, that's me coughing. Because I have to hit the mute button. Because I don't want you to hear my you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get you to hear my hop. Oh, I jumped right over it. Hop. Hop. Doink. 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 So the RC car stuff, is it just like is it just you out there racing for funsies, or do you do like competitive stuff? I mean, of course competitive stuff can also be for funsies. But are you doing competitions and stuff? Just for funsies. Good to hear. I can see where it would be a lot of funsies. Fast thing go fast. Damn. Do y'all pull your cars up at the track and y'all just like line them up like Fast and the Furious? Alrighty. Oh, guys. There's a freaking hole. Now it's time to fill it in with bullshit. I think we'll start at the floor and work our way around. Hop. 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 Alright, let's pick this up. Okay, so that one's full. Go on to the next one. All's in the ore chest. Yeah, I play Minecraft for funsies, not competitively. Where's our stuff? So here's this. Here's these. I need more of this. How do I make... Great. Great! Let's just get like, just get like that. Let's go upstairs and get more copper blocks. Ugh. Another reason I got the bubble elevator stuff. I was like, if I have to keep coming down here, I am not taking the stairs. Yikes. Gonna run out of copper so fast. Remnants of the old world. We're gonna cover these up soon. And then we're gonna leave the stairs like past like the second row of stone. And then maybe one day we'll mine into it and be like, oh yeah, there used to be stairs here. Is what I'm saying. It's not because I'm lazy. It's not because I'm lazy and don't want to fill up the whole thing. Now another thing we have to pay attention to is one day these are going to be green. Because I have not waxed any of it. And I think I'm okay with that. I don't know. I don't know how it'll look. Guess we're going to have to wait and see. And these I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apart. I didn't stop it on the cough that time. So we're gonna do something like this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oopsie daisy. 3, 4, 5. The elf is alive. One, two, three, four, five. Oopsie daisy. Three, four. Five. Some light going up in here. Got a ways to go. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. Kind of had like a little lag there. Thought I went further than I did. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, we're not gonna have enough grates. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fine. I need more grate. Oh, no, I have more grate. I lied. Sorry to have lied to you all. So, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Mouse PI again. I've been having fun playing that. You know, it kind of has like a Doom-esque kind of shooting style, where you don't aim down the sights ever. You just run through and you shoot a bunch, and I'm about it. I like how I did this. I put up all the smooth stone to get ready to do smooth stone, but I didn't bring any smooth stone down here. Well, let's go up and get it. What kind of food did you get? You're also gonna need something else. Gonna need one of these boys downstairs. Stone. Gather 3 stone and a thingy. Nom 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 nom. Ah, I've fallen. Alright. Going down. Nice. Wraps of lettuce. Alt pork. Oh boy, yeah. Put that on top of there. Alrighty. Let's do some of this. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. Whatever I find, I guess. Whatever exists in this place. Oop. I was wondering where that went. I knew I had more. It's kind of double placed it. One second. Oof. My nose. My sinuses. It kind of rained here not too long ago. And when it rains, it really stirs up all that pollen and bullshit. Makes my nose really... Favorite food. Look, I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't think I have a favorite food or a worst food. I'm kind of like a... If it's in front of me, I'll eat it kind of person. Like, I really don't have too many... I'm not very picky or like, or anything. Like, whatever happens, happens, and I'm there for it. Like, there are some things that I wish I'd have over others sometimes, but for the most part, I'm just there to vibe, you know, whatever. I'll eat anything. Of course, I used to not be like that. I used to be like a little kid who was like, I need chicken nuggies. You know, as probably everybody is. You saying fair makes me want to say fair food. Who doesn't love fair food? It's all fried. Ow, Jesus. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, game stuff. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be playing Mouse PI again, and then after that, on Wednesday, if we finish Mouse PI tomorrow. If we don't finish Mouse PI tomorrow, then we'll finish it Wednesday. But on Wednesday, we are finished with Mouse PI. We're gonna start on Pragmata. Dead Simulator. And we're gonna see what that's all about. I have been trying really hard not to watch any like videos that show up, even though it's freaking everywhere. And it's very hard not to like see something just in passing. So like I'm just staying away from social media in general. Who knew that, you know, the game would just, me staying away from spoilers would just kind of heal me because I'm not on social media. But oh god, I'm stuck here. Uh-oh, I'm stuck here. Get me out. Okay, so yeah, Pragmata after that, and then like Friday night, we're doing a night thing. Usually, you know, we do things here in, well, my time it's morning. Everywhere else, I don't really know. But Friday night around 8 or 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, me and some friends and a fellow streamer. Oop, let me get something here. Oh boy. Go up here. I have to make sure I say her name correctly. Normally I just call her Nad. Here, let's see if I can do a shout out on this oh, wondering. Trader is nearby. Ooh boy. You do a shout out on Twitch. I don't know what I'm doing. So I do slash shout out. I was about to do something completely different. And like just who knows? It would have just made me look even stupider. Let's go to Twitch real quick. Let's go over here. Let's see here. Follow channels. I can do this. Yeah.
In semi-lurk.
Oh god. Just playing a video. Okay, so let's do that. Now let's do slash shout out. Yes. Ned. Ned is Arna. I guess that's how you'd say the whole thing. But Ned, on Friday, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., we're gonna be playing. We're gonna be playing. What's the name of the game? Don't Scream Together. I don't know if you've ever seen that. The graphics on it are insane, and it's just a bunch of people out there in the woods, and it has the thing to where if you make too much noise, then your character dies. So it's like a bunch of jump scares and stuff. And we're gonna be trying to be very, very quiet so we don't get got. I don't really know much of the premise of what the goal of the game is, like what you're supposed to be doing. I just know the jump scare, part of it. So that's gonna be on Friday. Confirmed. And it's not just gonna be me and Ned, it's gonna be friends. Andrew and Nick. Andrew and Nick from the Wildkin stream. They too will be getting frightened. And I've made sure that they have the game. Alright, so there's that. Got this side, let's cancel this. So you guys make sure that you tune in for that 8 or 9 Central Standard Time. I don't know if it's 8 or 9 yet. I will make an announcement in the Discord about the exact time. If you're not in the Discord, make sure that you join it so you can get little pings like that about when things are actually scheduled. Because I'm not coming here to Twitch to do my freaking calendar. I never do. Like, I tried at first, but I just can't be bothered. Alright? Am I right, gamers? Right. There we go. Alright. Has anybody else played any fun games lately? Any new stuff? Or any old stuff that's new to you? What are we out here playing these days? I play many fun games. Yeah, Vampire Crawler, I've seen a lot of people been playing that one. That's not my kind of jam, but I have seen many other people be playing it. I do know that. It's been a lot of people's lives. Nope. Damn. Almost made it to the end without it doing that. Look, we're getting there. Wow. Dope Nukem. Uh-oh, I need more stone. So we can get through here without having to go get more. Yikes. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. No. Frick. Oh. There's a glow squid waving at me through the wall. Oh, he's dying. Up, 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 up. We might as well just go ahead and take some of these. Clear up some space. A wool ball? What are we talking about? The Adventures of Square. You're saying a lot of crazy sounding shit. Something about a wool ball and a square geometry, am I right? Alrighty. Let's go up here. Let's this going. Guess we can have some more on deck. There it is. Furnaces be furnacing. And we hop. Nope. Nope. There we go. Let's walk all the way back. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Alright. Let's go make some slabs. No. Let's do the copper first. Which means I have to go back upstairs to get more copper. Dang. I'm saying, you know, trial chamber, what if there wasn't? Trial chamber, what if there wasn't? And also, what if somebody went and did it for me? Those are the things I'm looking for. Damn. Hedgehog. Space cats. Crazy talk. Sonic. Hedgehog. Sonic. Gotta go fast. The spoken word. Spoken word poetry for Sonic. Sonic, blue hedgehog got to go. Fast? Flying at the speed of sound? Alright. Heading back down. We do not have enough copper. I'm telling you. Telling you now. One day I'm gonna see if I can't get the Minecraft experience. I need a carrot as I fall down a real hole. Doink. I don't think I'm gonna have enough copper for the roof. For the roof. I don't think I'm having enough copper to get to the end of this. Oh boy. Oh no! Alrighty, let's see. Nope. Okay, let's go and grab these and this. Let's go and do like this here situation. Right. Right in my eyes. No. Alright, jump across. You know, I've been doing this thing lately where I wake up when I'm playing Minecraft, which is like where I set a goal for myself, like a project. And then once I'm done with a project, I will go outside and harvest all my crops. And that's how you stay on top of the numbers. So it's become like a little routine, not as tedious, because it's routine, you know, and the harvesting of the crops kind of breaks up the monotony of all the bullshit that I was doing in whatever project I was doing. Of course, this project's a little bit bigger, so I think I'm going to do that same thing, but with the sections. I finish a section, go harvest the crops. Because I'm still a farmer at heart. Old MacDonald or whatever. Alrighty. Let's mine that out. So that. Why is the hair I got blood on my nose? Ugh. There's so much pollen in the air. There's so much pollen in the air, it's got me all sniffly. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh boy. God, this, you know, we've been doing this for like 10:48. You know, we started, okay, we'll say that we started a little bit late because the internet was messing up. So let's say we started at 9:30. That means we've been doing this for like an hour and 20 minutes. And all we've done is a little section. And it's not even finished yet. This is gonna take a minute. And next Goop stream, maybe not be doing the tunnel. Who knows? You know, people can only have so much tunnel, and this is my curse. This is my burden to bear. But I mean, hey, if you too wish to be cursed, let me know. I'll do this again. We'll stream the tunnel every day. Or at least every Monday and Friday. Yay. And then I'll make a playlist on YouTube, Tunnel. And then if I ever do play that new Metro game whenever it comes out, I'll put that on the same playlist. So you have this and Metro on the same playlist just because Tunnel. It's for people who appreciate tunnels, not people who appreciate any particular game. The niche is Tunnel. And then who knows, I might do other Tunnel content. I am getting, you know, I might get enough copper blocks from doing this to where I might be able to finish the row. I don't know where I am anymore. I'm like looking in that direction, trying to figure out which way I'm going. It all looks the same to me here in the subway. Question. Secret tunnel. Should I take the copper out from down there and make it like water instead? Like we could make it like a water stream that goes from that goes down the way there. And you know, water streams would be a fun way of getting items from one place to another. And if somebody just like jumped down their base, or like jumped down the thing, threw something in the water stream, and went zoom over to someone else's base. It'd be a good delivery system if it makes it there. You know, I think it might fall out of render distance sooner or later, and then it'll just kind of get held up. I don't know. I've never made a water stream that long before. But you know, it would also have the another effect where we would have all that copper that's under there. And you know, Panda said that we should put like glowstone up there instead of copper, and then the grates over it. But I'd have to get like a lot of glowstone. Do clerics sell glowstone? Is that a thing that I remember correctly? Because I don't want to go mine all that glowstone. Glowstone is usually placed over the biggest pools of lava in the world. And there's like people on the server whose class is merchant, and they can like have an unlimited trade with villagers. So if they can just be like buying like a bunch of glowstone, so I don't have to go mine it, then that would be awesome. Alright. We're getting there. I think next we'll do mini squares. Just in case we have to like jump up here, because there's about to be slabs up here. I don't want slabs to be up here and I can't jump up here for some reason. So we'll do mini squares. Y'all are really watching the process here. We're like wondering how we're going to be doing this in the future. How many mini squares we need? Look at that. Oh my god, it made so many. Just from one thing. Forgot that it made so many. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. Look how long it takes to break one of these. Isn't that crazy? So you gotta make sure you don't mess up. Otherwise it's gonna take you forever to break a little square. And so you can see where they're in front of the light, so it gives it a little variant. Little variance and coloration. Right now this is looking like a very clean subway system. I'm wondering if, like, when I go under the river, if I get the coordinates for the river, do I want to make a like a glass ceiling for the tunnel? Because like merfolk or whatever is an origin where they live in water. I don't think we have any, but this is thinking of the future. What if we do have some in the future? And people are like, I want to be a merfolk in this place that doesn't have an ocean, just a bunch of rivers. You know, that would also be a very fun reason to have water under there. So instead of like a water stream, it's like solid water blocks, and somebody who might be like a merfolk, can just go the waterway to the person's base instead of like doing whatever else they're thinking about doing. Let's see, how much copper did we get from taking things off? Will this be enough? Yikes. I think it will be. Yeah. We did it. Yippee! Alrighty, let's put all these up. Let's grab these. Let's grab 3 of these. Let's go ahead and do this. Get some more of those. And we'll go with it. We're almost done with the section. Once we get done with this section, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you some redstone I did. Like, I can like make farms and stuff, but you know they're all derived from like tutorials and stuff. It's not like I remember all this stuff. Like some things I remember, like some mechanics and stuff I remember. But you're about to see something I did originally, using techniques that I have learned from tutorials. And it's a freaking mess. Don't tell no one. Like there's probably a better way it could have been done. Like a cleaner way. Like things probably could have been like routed better. But I didn't. So we'll go take a look at that. Slab, 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 slab. Slab, 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 slab. Yikes. I double slabbed. Oh boy, so many slabs. It takes so much just to do a section. Yikes. Oh. It's me tip-tapping sound of my claws on the copper. Yikes. Please just make it to the end, please. Ah. Quick. Alrighty. Let's go make some more. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, let's go ahead and do this. Hopping. Oh boy. We did it again. Yep. There's that. Okay. That is as done as we can get it right now. I feel like I'm in a freaking spaceship. And then later we'll have like little signs hanging down telling you like how far you are away from your destination and stuff. Like detailing what turns are what and all that kind of what turns are what and all that kind of fun stuff. But for now, that's gonna be about it for that. We'll mine out some more here in a minute. After we go, I show you this stuff. And then we go do our crops. Because that's the deal, right? That's what the deal I said earlier, so that's the deal we're gonna do. What the hell? Oh, that's the stairs going up the other way. This is the hallway to the iron farm. Dum dum bum 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 bum. Right, let's head up here. Look, hoppers in the floor. Why? So here's our chest for the iron farm. Here's the iron farm. Here's where the guys come down and do their thing. I did a thing. As you can see, there's hoppers leading from it. I don't want to break any blocks over there. I'll break blocks over here, though. No, I won't, because I don't have any stuff. But, it, like, collects the iron, and it goes down. And it goes down into an item sorter that sorts between iron ingots and poppies. And then it takes those iron ingots from the sorted system and it goes to an auto sorter. I'm not an auto sorter, an auto crafter setup that crafts those ingots into blocks. And then it sends them up a bubble elevator into these two chests. And then the poppies gets sent over here to these two chests. There's like a billion of them right now. And then if anything gets caught up in here that is not iron or poppies, it comes over this chest. You know what? You know, I gotta show you what it looks like under there. I'm gonna go get a potion real quick. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't worry. I'll get there. I've got to remember to keep some of those things on me. Alright, we're just going to take 3 with us. Because you never know. And you know what? Let's take some stone, because you never know what we're going to break and lose. Like I said, I have the stuff set up so if things go in those hoppers that are not iron and poppies, then it should be just thrown into that chest that's away there and not break the auto crafter of it all. But you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. And I don't have like free cam to show you all that stuff. I guess I better look into doing that. So I don't have to like mine into the earth. But I'm mining into the earth. You know what? I know we can get there from back here. Where is everything? Huh. We can find it. Don't worry, we can find it. Guys, we can... Maybe I lied. Maybe we can't find it. Here, let me go over here and go up and see exactly where everything is. Yeah, burning. Alright. 136, 368. 36, 368 is quite a ways away. Alright, so let's go to 136. Should be around here somewhere. There's something. Oh god, I hope I didn't break that. I think I came on the back side of it though. Yeah, I didn't break nothing. Alright. Let's take a look at this situation. Alright, so over here is the automatic sorter. And let's go up here and take a look. I can. There's a... Alright. Let's put this so get up there. Let's put this up right here so I can get up here. Alright. As you see, we have 41 iron ingots, and then we have the iron farm placeholders. Meaning that when something goes in there that is a poppy on this one, or a iron on this one, it goes past 41, it goes down into the chest. That is going to go over here. So that block just fell into that hopper. See, right there. What I did right there was that it collected the iron nuggets into this. I mean, the iron ingots into this. this auto crafter. And as you can see, it's waiting, so when the grid is full, it'll craft a iron block. Sit here and watch it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Gotta blow my nose while I wait for it. It did it. All right. So yeah, so this thing has all of the grid selected except for one, meaning that it's giving a comparator signal going to this one to let it know that it shouldn't craft things like iron bars or iron nuggets when just one goes in there. It has to wait until the entire grid is full. And it'll craft the iron block, and then once it reads the signal that the block is created, the signal will go from this comparator into that block, make that piston go off, push that observer so that it lines up with this, and that will make it shoot off into this chest. Going from that chest, we have a hopper line going around here over into this dropper, and we have the very easy, simple doohickey. You know, the doohickey that makes it so when something goes into this dropper, it reads the signal from this comparator. This comparator reads the signal from this dropper, letting it know that something has went into the dropper, and it'll send the signal around, and it'll hit this block and make that click. So it shoots out the iron block into the bubble elevator. The bubble elevator goes back up to our chest just behind it a little ways. And then the water flows into a hopper that goes into the chest. Right? You with me so far? It's very easy. Very easy little thing. And then I have a hopper line leaving the poppy chest, going around the back ways as to not run into any of this. And it goes down and over and into the same situation where it shoots up the poppies into the chest. Like, that is a lot of hoppers. We probably could have done like a water stream situation. But I'm lazy and I had hoppers. This is an iron farm. This is an iron farm. I have the iron for it. So that's what's under the thing. Under the iron farm, there's all this mess. Let's go back down to where we were. Alright, let's fill all this back in. The reason of all this is, you know, make it easy for everybody to get iron and not have to sort it all out themselves. And also, I don't think anything went in there. So there should be like some stone in here or something. Yep. Where I broke it over the hopper. Yeah, you see the bubble elevators back there, but that's how that works. And look, it looks totally fine and fancy up here. Looks totally clean. Nobody has to go down there. Nobody has to know. If you're watching and you're from the server, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to what I've done. Just know that your iron is here. And it's ready for you to take. You know? Just don't look. Just don't look. So that means, you know, bubble elevator coming over here soon. Coming to an iron farm near you. Now, what is all this? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sure. Alrighty. Let's head back Let's head back and let's go back up. Let's go to the surface. It's been some time since we got some fresh air. We need to touch grass. Stairs. You know what? While we're up there, we'll go ahead and seal off the entrance to those stairs. You know, seal off the old world. Oh god, I hit my mouse. So let's grab that. Put that in there. Actually, put this here. Put that right there. There. Let's go up. Wee. Alrighty. Let's get that. Say goodbye to the stairs. They're going away. Look, never happened. Never existed. They're ancient ruins now. Look at that. More room for activities. A new farm, maybe? Who knows? Who knows what we're going to put down there? And then we'll have to make like a little entrance here for when I come up through there. Or anybody comes up here to steal from my farm. Alrighty, what we got in here? Let's take these. Let's take these, huh? These. These. Take these. Take these. Oh no. Take these. You know, we'll just take some of the wool up with us every time we come up. Fresh air. Alrighty, some brown wool in here. Uh-oh. I opened my gate. There we go. Pink wool in here. Magenta wool in here. Purple wool in here. You know, not everything's automated. Some things I hand stock, you see. Horse. Where are we at on this? Okay, that is full. But that doesn't mean we won't get some more. And instead of putting wheat into our storage, we'll make some bread, and we'll go refill the bread box near the beginning of the bridge. It's been empty for a little bit. You know, we've been having some golden carrots ever since the gold farm was made. Like, I think merchants also have the thing set up to where they be buying gold carrots, but Panda's like, his class is like the cook or whatever. So, you know, these get nourishment +2 when he makes them. So they're just a little bit better than what you'd be able to buy from a villager. So he's making them himself. Yoing, 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 yoing. Oop. Oop. What do you think of subbing out a repetitive task for another repetitive task? Ain't that just the way? Wheat. There's some good honest work here. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, that was all of it. Good. Thank God. Just throw these seeds right into the composter. Okay. Eat a carrot. Carrot. Eat a carrot. Hop, 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 hop. Here for a second. Oop. Bread. Now what is this? Oh. Now why is that there? Oh well. Let's grab whatever bread we have in here as well. We'll take it with us. Let's go fill the bread box. Fill the bread box. Fill the bread box. Fill the bread box. Ow. Yeah. Let's see. What does that sound like when I fall on bamboo? Fill the bread box. Fill the bread box. Here it is. Oh dang, they got more things going on in here. Just whoever's looking to take something, I guess. That probably belongs to somebody. Let's put all this down here. Community bread. Alrighty. The bread box has been replenished for a little bit. And we'll put more. Keep putting more bread in there as we get it. Alrighty. Let's go over here. What else we got going on? How's this looking? Oh god, we can still put some in there. I know the potatoes and the carrots are full, so I don't even bother with harvesting them anymore. Though, to be honest, I should probably make a carrot choker box. You know, because we're going to be making golden carrots, so might as well just get ready for that. You know what, we'll do that here in a second. This is the true farming simulator. Right, there's that. Jesus. Me sinuses. Hey, me sinuses. Alright. So let's do this first. Go. Get some red dye, get it ready for the orange dye, because we're going to make a shulker box. Ooh, that was a close one. Make a shulker box for carrots. The carrot box. Those in there, don't need those anymore. We need a yellow flower. Where is yellow flower? Maybe around here, so let's go this way. Perfect. Bet you didn't know it, but these can be yellow. And then, oh god, I hear screechers. Oh god, they're screeching. Put me to bed. Alright. So there's that. Let's go down here for a second. Let's grab one chest. Let's grab 2 of those. Let's make a Pokeball. Okay, now let's just go ahead and do this. And rename it, huh? Carrot box supreme. And we'll put that orange dye in there for later, just in case. Throw that away. Okay, let's jump up here. Let's get some carrots. Carrot box supreme. No. So when we have to make a delivery to Pandas, whenever he wants to make more gold carrots, we can do so. The Scruff Farms delivery box. You know... Okay, you know what? We'll change the name of it here in a second. Cedar gold here. So I'm thinking, like, on the orange box, I'll change it to say Scruff Farms delivery box, please recycle, and then I'll make like a recycling bin. So when they put the box into the recycling bin, it sends it back to me so that I can repurpose it. More carrots. You know, it would be cool if the tan was in the color palette. So it'd be like a cardboard box. Because brown's is too brown. And orange is not quite tan. Or it's not the tan I'm looking for a cardboard box. So this is what we got. Alright, come with me. Let's go. Not Carrot Box Supreme. Scruff Farms delivery box. Please cycle. Awesome. Let's go put this over there by the carrots so we remember to keep adding carrots. Now let's go check something real quick. Oh yeah. This is my forever eternally trapped rabbit. This is Llama Rama. One of many Llama Ramas. And he used to have a lead on him. But he snapped loose when he went under here. And now he's my spinner on this cart. Sometimes he spins. But he's eternally trapped there. I don't know if lifting up this thing will let him out, or I don't know if I want to let him out. Let's find out. He's getting there. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, nope. Oh. What is happening with this guy? What is he doing? Alright, you got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well. Alright, so the beef arm I've changed out for shears to bottles, as you can see. Trying to get some honey blocks going, just in case anybody needs them. I don't need them right now, but you never know what the future holds. Alright. Let's do this. Don't. The grind is on. There. Right. Let's hop up here. go put these boys in here. Look at that. That's a lot of honey. Look at that. Then we got that. That. So if we ever do feel like waxing all that copper we got down there, we can. You know, I've been thinking about like taking some of this and like making candles or whatever. Which I've never made a candle in my life. I don't know what the recipe is for candles, but I'm guessing it includes wax. Alright, let's go put these boys back up here. Come on, a little bit even. As long as they go past 10 by a little ways, I'm good with it. Oh boy. Perfect. Reallocation of bottles. You know, if I was smart, I'd make like an auto thing that makes those bottles into honey blocks, and then those get recycled, sit back up here and resupplied. But I'm lazy, so lazy to a fault that I do things. I have to pay even more attention to it, making me not as lazy in the physical realm of things. You know how it is. Nether wart. You know, earlier here's where I planted those spruce trees. I don't know if you can tell, because once you do a 4x4 of spruce and grow it up, that's what creates podzol. Don't know if you knew that or not, but that's what you place mushrooms on to grow them. But it created all this podzol. I've been thinking maybe I'll fence this area in and put some pigs in here. It looks like a muddy pig place. Maybe I'll just make this a muddy pig place, where all the muddy pigs go. But also on the end of cutting down spruce, I went ahead and cut down every tree type and filled it up with saplings and wood, in case anybody needed it. You know, they could come here to the orchard, grab the stuff, and get on with their lives. I'll just be out here grinding, you know? See, some people have already taken some stuff. Alright, and I did use all of the bamboo blocks. Because I put that in the auto smelter. Bamboo blocks in the auto smelter for fuel. So we gotta replenish that in case anybody needs it. I don't know if you noticed, but Nate's terrain over there used a bunch of bamboo blocks. So we have to make sure that's still available for him. This is how you do business here on the farm. Yeah, on another end of things. Why bamboo do so much durability damage to my sword? What if it didn't? You know, before I just had like a chest full of like copper swords or iron swords to go cut it down with, so I didn't like waste the durability on my diamond one, but sometimes I'm lazy. As I explained before. I might do that again. I might get like an iron sword box since we have so much iron over there in the farm. Let's go back to space. Yoing, yoing. Bamboo. What's that? Alrighty. Aren't y'all having fun just watching me farm stuff? Aren't we having just the greatest time in the world? Not doing a damn thing productive. Like we have an automatic bamboo farm underneath us. But here I am, collecting. Right there. And there for now. Give the sugarcane a haircut. It's almost full. You have the first one full. I have a feeling some people might be coming here soon to make some paper to make some rockets. Since how the end is open, people can go get shulker boxes and whatnot. Don't know who needs cocoa beans, if they even do. But it will be stocked, I assure you. Alright, who wants to join the server and like do all this for me? All this collecting and farming. I need some good farm hands. Hiring farm hands. Well, Panda's here. I wonder what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna say poop in the chat. For sure. Guess he's getting attacked by phantoms. Alrighty, so there's that. Alright, let's go back down here. Here. What are you looking like on the stuff? Alrighty, so there's that all taken care of. Llama Rama. Notice llama with one L. Now we hopping. Oh, we hopping. I really don't want to go back down there. I've been procrastinating mining. We do need to do here. Let me see. Do we have any? We have 4. Sure.
Hi.
Hi.
Get your VOD copyrighted.
Let's get rid of that. Let's put that in there. That in there. This in here. Put this in here. What the hell? Okay. Somebody's gonna get got when they get this one. Fucking horns. I'm glad I turned down the volume on those things. I think it's just regular water bottle. I guess. That's what makes a whatever potion that does the silverfish. Alright? Or am I dumb? We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn here just now. Right or dumb? Right or dumb? Right or dumb? Right or dumb? Mundane potion. Dumb. Okay, so maybe it was awkward potion first? Uh-oh. I put all my stone in here, didn't I? It's over here in one of these. There we go. Okay. Now you make? Yeah, potion of infestation. Okay, so I have some of that. So that means we Beavis. Okay. I don't know. Didn't do that, but alrighty. Sure. You know, I've been debating back and forth whether I want to make a gunpowder farm for potions and stuff. Rockets for the elytrans. Don't know if I want... I'll keep those. They could keep those. That's for them. But we need the potions of infestation because we need to go to the XP farm. You know, I'll probably set one of those up at my house one day with some armadillos. Armadillos. So we don't have to keep running across the server to do it. Who did this? Why do this? Why did this? Why? Why did this do this? Why? Why to do this? This why? This do why? This hanging and to do this. Alright. Let's go up here. And like around. Yeah, we also gotta check on something on the way back. I need to look at something. I just need to look at something. Alrighty, let's fill this up. I know it's empty, and it was my fault because I didn't ever fill it back up. But I did now because I need it again. Alright, let's heal them up. All these silverfish heads. We gotta do something crazy with them one day. There's that. Good. Heal our sword from all that frickin' bamboo cutting. Alrighty, there's that. There's that. Alright. that. That does have mending. Okay. Good. Alright, good. Alright, so you can put this back up. Those in there. Get out of here. Go check on something. Where is... He's down that way. It seems like he's AFK. Not like I have a reason to care about that or anything. I'm just gotta go check on something. Just gotta go look at something. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Just going up here, just going up on top of the mountain. Just going on top of the mountain, just kind of looking at stuff. Damn. Where did I, you know? Damn, I did a good job at this. I don't even remember. I think that's it right there. Is that it? Did you hear it? Oh look, there they are. Every time an egg drops, it shoots it off that ways. There went one right there. You know, just in case you're wondering, you know, why are there so many freaking? Why are there so many? Why are there so many chickens in my base? That's why. I have powdered snow right there sitting in front of the dispenser, so it doesn't halt the momentum. It shoots the egg over here. Look at this place. Crawling with them. Where is he? Well, yeah. Chicken. What was this? Left wall. Wonder what that means. Alright, let's just kind of... We'll leave that one up. Good. Here's our store. We should really fill that up. Because we have so much wool. We fill all this up. I don't think people know that this exists. You know, that they can come over here to Panda's house and get stuff as well as, you know, as if they were at my place. You know, in actuality, I think that Panda built me a shop so I could fill it all in with stuff, and it'd be kind of like his storage system for that stuff. But that's neither here nor there. You know what? Let's go over here. Look at this. Free. Ah. I'm trying to swing. I don't need all this. Get out. You're so mean. The bullies on the playground won't let me swing. I... Alright, back on the swing. Perfect. And the flowers moving in the... Moving in the breeze. Oh god. Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm going. I understand. I understand. Alright, well, we've done quite a few things today. We did a bunch of digging. We did a bunch of replacing the digging. We got some of the crops. We checked on a mechanism. And then we came all the way back home. And that's been 3 hours of our day. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope everybody was enjoying the nice and chill vibes. Tomorrow we'll come back to Mouse PI and we'll get into more of the action of it all. And then if Mouse PI gets finished tomorrow, then Wednesday we will start Pragmata. And if we don't finish tomorrow, then Mouse PI on Wednesday and then Pragmata on Thursday. And then Friday at 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Whatever time we decide to start, we're doing Don't Scream Together and doing some horror. That's going to be fun, fun, fun. If we do it with friends, it's going to be a good time. We're all going to mess up. We're all going to scream. We're all going to get scared. And then Friday morning, I might try to do Goop again, seeing how Fridays and Mondays are the Minecraft streams. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to try to get back on to streaming more. I know that some days I'd be absent. But you know, it's just got a lot of stuff I'm doing. But I hope everybody has a good day. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye.